Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, the third and final. Trevor Williams gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
In now is Adam Eaton, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And we are underway from the Steel City as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Harrison, and that's out number 1. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, Matt, I'm really excited to see what Ryan Zimmerman has in store. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Stepping into the box, Wilmer Defoe. First offering on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. The ball and 2 strikes. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into play here at 273. 13 home runs and the RBI count at 35. Pitch outside, the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Max Scherzer gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Josh Harrison. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games that is set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, Dero, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first, but both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He's slugging over .550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Two balls and no strikes.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Kendrick is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, Starling Marte. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Zimmerman is there, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rendon. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Anthony Rendon.
In there, and it's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's focus our attention on Josh Harrison. Basically your Swiss Army knife for a manager. The ability to play up the middle, premium positions, also both corners, and carries a nice bat to boot.
At the plate, Daniel Murphy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Rodriguez has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Corey Dickerson. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
Dickerson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. 1-1.
1-1.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. This is line to left. And the Pirates have their first base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Josh Bell the next to hit, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. Here it comes, 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. And And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Here's Gregory Polanco, and they're runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. The next 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Into the box, Sean Rodriguez. As he grounds one briskly to short. Defoe has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Back in Pittsburgh, we get a shot from the city across the Monongahela River. Try to say that 10 times fast.
Left fielder.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Popped him up. Bell trying to get there. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and a strike to count. A ball and a strike to count to the switch-hitting catcher, Matt Wieters. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So striding in, Max Scherzer, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ball one to start the at-bat. So 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Hendrick stands at third with one gone in the inning. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Stepping in now, Adam Eaton, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
In now, Trevor Williams. Runners off for second. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Number 5, second baseman.
Digging in, Josh Harrison. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Defoe fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. Over now, they'll apply the tag between second and third. It's a careless double play, and the inning is prematurely over.
Leading off for Washington.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Here's Bryce Harper now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
So he got him swinging. Bryce Harper goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Nationals gone in order. It remains 1-0. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier.
Leading off the 4th inning, the shortstop, Adam Frazier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Rendon trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Starling Marte. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Left fielder.
Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back toward the mound. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And you can see where he ranks on the Pirates team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. Josh Bell the next to hit. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Scherzer comes set. Here's the first pitch. Runners on the move for second. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two runs on the board after that home run by Josh Bell. Number 11 for him on the season. And the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
You can just see the wheels turning in his mind on the mound out there. I was cruising, just needed one more out, then give up a single and a homer? Goes to show you, you can never take an out or a pitch for granted in this game.
Here's Gregory Polanco. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Sean.
Stepping into the box, Sean Rodriguez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll... Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Leading off for the Nationals, second baseman.
First offering on its way. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
1-1.
That's inside.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for Washington.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Now here's the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Here's Howie Kendrick. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Harrison's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail it here 3-0. Settling in now, Sean Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Sean Rodriguez.
First pitch on its way. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Behind 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Francisco Cervelli, a base hit in his first trip.
Cervelli.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to hold up there, but the appeal goes down to Rusty Valentine at first, and Rusty ain't convinced, so that's strike one. Hit on the ground out to short. Defoe is up with it. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Trevor
So
Williams.
striding forward now, Trevor Williams. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Scherzer looks in. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They lead it 3-0. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left. Strike one. Wieters awaits the 0-1. Popped up. And there's out number one.
The pitcher, number 30.
Trey Turner will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Here's a high pop-up. Frazier waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting. Center fielder.
At the plate, Adam Eaton. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded, foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. Still down 3-0. Joaquin Benoit enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 53, Joaquin Benoit.
Josh Harrison stands in. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kendrick giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Adam Frazier. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's set, and the pitch. Popped him up. Defoe moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Benoit's ready. First pitch on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. back here in Pittsburgh. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Now batting, Wilmer Defoe. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Striding into the box, Bryce Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
In now is Anthony Rendon, and it's grounded just foul down the line. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Striding in now for the Nats, Daniel Murphy. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy. Known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets, but since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come and it has not stopped.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high. Pulled toward right center field. Harrison over to his right. And that ends the inning. Nationals leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. Sammy Solis gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Corey Dickerson. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Dickerson.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a line drive. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
Josh Bell will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league way to go.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
Into the box now, Gregory Polanco. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the belt, the pitch. He's running down the third baseline. Fielded by Rendon. And there's out number 2.
Third baseman, number 7. Sean.
Up next for the
Rodriguez.
Buccos, Sean Rodriguez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ground back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Ready once again, Francisco Cervelli. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to wiggle out of this, here it is. Hit out towards second. The underhanded flip, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates stranded. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Michael Feliz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
45. Michael Feliz.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Howie Kendrick. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a soft liner and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
That's grown man strength right there, able to take a fastball inside and muscle it out to center field for a base hit.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. Popped him up. Frazier shading to his right. 2 gone. Matt Adams will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 15, Matt Adams.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Still 1-2. Kendrick, the runner at first with two gone. The 1-2. He was swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. One left for Washington. They trail it here 3-0. Sean Kelly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 27, Sean Kelly.
So here now is the pitcher, Michael Feliz, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch on its way. Right there, Murphy at second. Scooped up on the backhand. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman,
Josh Harrison stands in. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Defoe backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air to center field. Eaton is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. In now is Adam Eaton, and Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Felipe Vasquez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Vasquez is in the midst of a strong season, and the fans have taken notice. He's currently leading all National League closers in all-star votes.
Hey, hats off to this guy right now. It wouldn't have been my first guess if I was thinking about who was leading at this position. But you know what? He's played very well this year, and the fans certainly have taken notice.
So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. So coming to the plate, Wilmer Defoe. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Too high. 1-2. One out, nobody on. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Little guessing game going on right now, being late on that fastball after.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
It's time to raise the Jolly Roger as the Pirate closer comes in to ice this one and picks up the save.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Pittsburgh took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Trevor Williams hangs win number 11 on his line as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Felipe Vasquez records the save, his 28th on the season. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final night for this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates. 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Nationals, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. A reminder that extra T service to the South Hills is available across the bridge at either the Wood Street or Gateway Center station. 33X West busway buses are also available with service to Carnegie, Bell, Crafton, and Sheridan stations. Also,
from one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball next on the show. Chad Kuhl gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's not too hard to figure out why this guy's one of the top pitchers having a big year. Look at that ERA, sub 1.0 ERA on the season. He's been nearly untouchable up to this point. And we should have a fun time watching this guy do what he does on the mound today in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Lorenzo Cain. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. Coming into this game, he's among the leaders in the NL in stolen bases, so that tells you enough about this guy's speed. But what it also tells you is he does a pretty good job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard.
Here's the first pitch to him. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Way in front of that fastball.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's last 3 starts haven't been that bad, but he's picked up a no decision in all 3. I'm sure he'd like to pick up the W in this one here today.
And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series, coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good, swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
I'm definitely excited to watch Josh Bell in this one. He's been such a consistent performer this year, and coming in, he's right up there in the National League leaders in hitting. I love watching this guy play. I hope he puts on a show in this game.
Now to the plate, Sean Rodriguez. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big one.
Into the box, Michael Taylor. And there he goes towards second. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and it's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. He's running again. Popped up. Woodruff is under it near the mound. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth, left fielder.
Into the box, Jordan Luplow. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First offering on its way. Runner goes for second. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. 0-1, here's the pitch. On the move again from first. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that one is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first home run of the season, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
As we take another look here, you can see that the curve just didn't have that great bite to it, and he sends it deep into the night sky. If you can see it early, curveballs can be some of the easiest pitches to get airborne and backspin out of the park.
Standing in, Josh Bell, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Garcia gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Domingo Santana, who comes into this one sixth in the National League in home runs.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's focus our attention on infielder third baseman David Freese. We all know the history. One of the most dramatic home runs in St. Louis Cardinal history. This guy doesn't get enough credit for being a very reliable defender. Look for him to make a big play today.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
At the plate, Manny Pena. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Into the box now, Gregory Polanco. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And patrolling center field today, Lorenzo Cain. One of the better defensive outfielders in the game. The ability to cover a lot of ground and hit anywhere in the order from the top to right in the middle where all the damage is done.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Freese is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Woodruff has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now at the plate, Elias Diaz trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do. You're hitting in front of the pitcher, not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So no. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's another 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Polanco has a read on it. One down. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Next for Milwaukee, Jonathan Villar. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Here it comes. 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Digging in now, Brandon Woodruff. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Josh Harrison. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Josh Harrison.
Here's the first pitch to him. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Sean Rodriguez. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch, runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. Here's the 0-1. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out. Striding in, Michael Taylor. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. There he goes. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Arcia fields it cleanly. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like in now is Lorenzo Cain back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Harrison has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
First baseman, number 8, Ryan Braun.
So stepping in, Ryan Braun. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. Ryan Braun with the solo home run, number 13 for him on the year, as the Brewers have cut the lead to 2-1 now. Standing in now, Domingo Santana, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Missed with a slider.
1-2.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Brewers do pick up a run on the Ryan Braun homer. Ready to take his hacks again, Jordan Luplow, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down in a way. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Bell. First pitch coming, here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. Garcia has it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
The right fielder, number 25, Gregory.
Standing in, Gregory Polanco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Yelich is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side. Leading off the inning, Travis Shaw, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. In now, Manny Pena looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Rodriguez from the outfield grass on to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Into the box now, Orlando Arcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. And this one far inside ball 2. Here it comes, 2-0. Fouled away. The 2-1. This is skied into short left center. Rodriguez is calling for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 2-1.
Leading off for the Pirates.
Digging in, David Freese. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Rounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1. A ball and a strike.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Now the pitch. 1-2 now.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but this will be a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Yelich going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
So digging in now, Elias Diaz. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw.
Now batting, Edgar.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chad Kuhl. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. Our score remains 2-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Josh Harrison. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First delivery to him on the way. And this is fouled at the plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
In now, Sean Rodriguez. Line drive to left. Yelich is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael.
Digging in once again, Michael Taylor. He was a double play victim last time around. Here comes the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Pirates move in front now, 4-1.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Gone after 5 1/3 here as he never really found his groove in this one. Oliver Drake, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Oliver Drake.
Jordan Luplow will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Striding in once again, Josh Bell. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. Four runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out success means Gregory Polanco bats this inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
Hard hit ball to second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Pirates do. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
First baseman, number 8.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail it 4-1. Matt Albert gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in and looking for more, David Freese. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
David Freese.
First delivery to him on the way. Liner towards second. And this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knob.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. Ball hit high and foul down the left. outfield line. It's strike one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. He swings and misses. Throw down.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he can't get back in time, and he is out at first. High pop-up. VR is right there. And that's out number 2.
Now batting, pitcher, cool.
Starling Marte will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Low for ball 1. I'll come into this one at 328. 4 home runs and the RBI count at 35. This one's down to third. Shaw fields it cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. George Cantos will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
George Cantos.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Harrison is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Now in the box, Manny Pena. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's grounded foul. The windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Josh Harrison stands in.
Leading off for the Pirates, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This is a pretty good pitcher's ballpark, PNC, in Pittsburgh.
What an impressive hitting performance by that lineup. This park, it definitely caters to the left-handed hitter. With that wall in right field, you feel like you can book one into the Allegheny. Not the same for a right-handed hitter. Big left center gap and center field play, Steve.
Into the box now, Sean Rodriguez, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Row, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage.
So a solo shot here to left center field, number 11 for him on the season, and is now a 6-1 ball game. Standing in now, Michael Taylor down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Ready for another shot now, Jordan Luplow. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's set and the pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Still only 1 out in the inning. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. Around second now and headed for third. The relay. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Josh Bell the next to hit. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And there are 2 away now. And he is in there.
All right, fielder number 25. Gregory
Stepping up now,
Polanco.
Gregory Polanco. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as this side is retired. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Ready now, Jonathan Villar. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Jonathan Villar.
First delivery to him on the way. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
KJ Schugel, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on 3-1. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Eric Thames will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Eric Thames.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first to take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. So 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Luplow sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Buccos get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Chad Kuhl picks up his team-best 14th win in this one as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Brewers, 1 run on just 1 hit. No errors. They left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.
And welcome to the home of the Buccos since Ivan Nova, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter.
It's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Nope, that's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's by him for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
High in the air out to center field. Marte is there, 2 gone.
Batting third, first baseman number 8, Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. Oh, and this goes right past him.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box, Domingo Santana. Line down the left field line. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Braun leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Milwaukee leaves 1, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Jimmy Nelson is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Striding into the box, Josh Harrison. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. He's only 2 for 10. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen short.
Now a throw over to first, and a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Here's Starling Marte. There goes the runner. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Well, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early in the game. That's usually saved for mid to later when you're trying to score some runs. But obviously, they have major respect for this guy on the mound today.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball from offense.
And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the second out. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Digging in, the switch hitter, Josh Bell, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Villar. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pirates get just the one. And now at the plate, Travis Shaw. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Stepping into the box, Manny Pena, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. No balls and a strike to count. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, Orlando Arcia. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Head-to-head against Nova. He's just 2 for 12. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom of the second. Pittsburgh leads this one 1-0. Now at the plate, Jordan Luplow. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. So striding in, David Freese. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Yelich is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting eighth, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson, just 3 for 14. First pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Into the box now, Ivan Nova. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Villar, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Jonathan Villar.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul.
He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back. Just missed that one, fouled that one off really hard.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. So now the Brewers pitcher, Jimmy Nelson. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Line to the right side, and that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Hard hit to first. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Christian Yelich will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1, and it's fouled away. Nelson at second. Cain is over at first with one away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Another 0-2 home. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-2. Popped him up. Bell is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Marte. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Brewers strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Ivan Nova, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
And there's one down now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in, Josh Harrison hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. One out, nobody on. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. VR gonna have to hurry, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
And that will bring in Adam Frazier. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looped out toward third, but an easy play over at third, and that'll. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Way in front of that fastball. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, Manny Pena. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Marte!
First pitch on its way. Soft liner to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Left fielder, Corey.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. That almost left the stadium. That's in the deep seats. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues the hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As he rips it on the ground to second. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as the Pirates have opened it up now 4-0.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Third baseman, number 20.
Here's David Freese to stand in. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Santana is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
At the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard.
Leading off for Milwaukee.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Villar looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Hot shot down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
First offering on its way. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lorenzo Cain, runner in scoring position with Sajan. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ivan Nova. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Towards second. And this is taken for the out.
Up next for the Pirates, second baseman,
Josh Harrison stands in. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
now batting, the shortstop, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. In is Christian Yelich. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Here's Ryan Braun now.
First baseman number 6, Ryan Braun.
First delivery to him on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Dickerson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Domingo Santana. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Gone in order. Settling in now, Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th. Here comes the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Shaw has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Corey Dickerson. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Josh Bell. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Jordan Luplow will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, right to him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Manny Pena will be next. Hit hard down the line. And Freese won't get a glove on this one. It's a fair ball. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. He's ready now to pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
The batter, number 3.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them 4.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is lifted out to left. Dickerson comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, number 5.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Jonathan Villar. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Milwaukee leads 1. They're down 4-0. Matt Albert gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. Here's David Freese to stand in. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. Shaw gloves it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Pirates, pitcher.
Stepping into the box, Ivan Nova. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Josh Harrison stands in as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Hit to short. Garcia gloves it, and he'll go to short way to retire the side. Eric Thames is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Eric Thames.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. The average entering play at 301. 5 homers and 22 RBIs.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Hit in the air down the right field line. Luplow is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So striding forward now, Christian Yelich. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And that will be all for Ivan Nova. George Contos takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
George Contos.
Standing in now, Ryan Braun, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Scorched to third, fielded by Freeze. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Your attention, please.
And a new pitcher is summoned from the bullpen, as it'll be the left-hander Boone Logan that gets the call. Stepping in, Adam Frazier. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. VR right there. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. At the plate, Starling Marte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Corey Dickerson. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First pitch coming, here it is. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
So he goes back to back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident in double. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Pittsburgh, PA. 9th inning about to start in this one.
The right fielder, number 16. Domingo Santana.
Felipe Vasquez takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. In prior matchups with Felipe Vasquez, he's just 1 for 6. And he takes strike 2. Vasquez is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
He throws him on the fastball there. Travis Shaw goes down for the 2nd out, and now they're down to their final try. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. The Brewers down to their final strike. Line towards center field. A dive, but it's off his glove. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
In there, a base hit.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Here comes the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
4-0 the score tonight. The Pittsburgh Pirates win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Ivan Nova hangs win number 11 on his line, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, click over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line.